Thanks, Dave. Jim, over to you.
Hi, Marty. Marty, 5 games to go, I suppose. First up is Bristol City, and I watched Bristol City play Watford, and one thing that struck me was intriguing was the link-up play between Jason Knight and Mark Sykes. Down the right hand side, their combinations, and Mark Sykes was heavily involved in nearly everything Bristol City did good in that game in terms of setting up both goals. He's a player that's really on a rich reign of form. He's been capped for his country. He's playing internationally now from Ireland. He's hit a rich vein of form in 2025 so far. Is that something you're looking at as possibly a strength that you need to curb from Bristol City, that combination of Sykes and Knight?
Yeah, it's definitely one of their strengths. They got players in a good moment of form. You mentioned two of them, but I think there are many. I think Bert is playing at good level. I think the back three as well is showing capacity to build up, capacity to press really high on the pitch. So I'm aware that is a team where they are performing at a really good level, but as well individually they're in a good moment.
Yeah, and I suppose having 5 games, having three of those at home, and you mentioned the upturn in terms of your home form this season, and when you're trying to get points and just you mentioned reach that 50 mark barrier and surpass it as well. Obviously, you take the three home, two away combination over the two home, three away combination any day of the week.
Yeah, we know that after getting 3 important points against Oxford, it's very important for us to try to build momentum, especially at home. I need to say that against Oxford, we got a lot of fans with us and we really felt their support. Not obviously the feeling when we're at home is good. And yeah, as I said, we're playing against a team that is doing well, but we need to try to make sure that this victory give us this urgency, give us this confidence to try to get a positive result. And yeah, try to keep the trend of this, I would say, decent home form during the second half of the season.
Yeah, and always when someone new comes into the club, it breeds a bit of life, it breeds a bit of optimism amongst the fans, excitement, and it gives a buzz around the place. And since Yan Ming Haik has come in in terms of joining you at Queen's Park Rangers and that sort of goal at the week against Oxford as well, that sort of buzz that can bring into second half of the season, it's a freshness, it's a bit of a buzz, and players and teams can feed off that.
Well, definitely in the situation where we have been missing a lot of players, everyone who at this moment of the season is showing good energy. It's a plus for us, and in that sense, Young. In the beginning, I think he has been trying to adapt to English football, which is not easy coming from the context he comes from. But I think he's doing really well with some strong performances for us. It's a very good news for us as well that Koki Saito will be back as well to the team after the sanction of the red card, the suspension, sorry. And then, yeah, trying to use in the best way we can all the players. Kadi Dembele unfortunately missed big part of the season, and now he's getting back to his yeah, to his level, and hopefully as well can be a good addition offensively for us.
Yeah, and I know very much it's all about achieving your own targets and trying to match last year's results and finish an even better as towards the end of the season. But dare I say, you cannot help but one sense think that a victory this weekend and it's really job done for Queen's Park Rangers. But then in terms of the integrity of the league, which is very important for all clubs, and you're going to have a big say in terms of the playoff race and the playoff picture come the end of the season. I know you're very much focused on your own job, but is that very important as well, that integrity in terms of players, integrity in terms of a club as well, that you fulfill your own targets and towards the end of the season and let the rest take care of itself?
Well, first of all, I've been saying all year that the first target is to make sure that we are in a non-critical situation on the last 2 games of the season, as it was the case last year. So it was about getting these 50 points as soon as possible. The second, because that's my nature, I want my teams to get better every day, every training, every moment, every year. Try to improve the points that we got last season, and that will be still the target. But before running, make sure that we walk, and then we need to make sure that first we get the 50 points, then that we try to improve this. And about the integrity, I don't know. I mean, I will never accept or jump into a football pitch without the desire to win football games. So I think that no one should question this part.
Yeah, and my final question to you, Marty, before I let you go. I suppose Jimmy Dunn now, a good few years at Queen's Park Rangers, a senior sort of player, I suppose, with senior responsibilities within the club as well. Do you think there's still more parts and more elements of Jimmy Dunn's game that can be unlocked, that he can go even sort of further? Do you think he's reaching his peak or his cap now? He's into his late 20s, or do you think there's still other ways that Jimmy Dunn can flourish and even develop his game a bit more? Do you think there's still room for development with Jimmy?
There is room for development for everyone, for me, for Jimmy, and for all the players in the world. So we're gonna try to help him in this fantastic journey that he's having here. I'm very glad for him that he picked finally his first cap for Ireland. He really deserved that. He really worked hard for it, and yeah, hopefully it's the first of many. And regarding his development, I'm sure that he will keep improving because he's a smart guy that wants to compete at the highest level, and he pushes every day to be the best version of himself. So I'm pretty sure, I'm absolutely sure that he will keep improving.
Thanks. Cheers, Marty. Best of luck to weekend.
Thank you. Cheers.